All right, so next year, this next, I guess my fiscal year from October to October, a couple things. Rebranding the business, that's gonna happen real quick. Not real quick, but quicker, before next year. Rebranding, new website. That's why I have not been posting anything to my Facebook page or anything like that. I've just been saving my content. Probably shouldn't, but I just, eventually it's gonna be changed. Everything's gonna be completely different as far as new website, new Facebook page, all that good stuff. So it is what it is. So that's going to happen. I'll be getting my builder's license, not to build houses, but just to take on larger projects, get my foot in the door with certain things, makes life easier. I guess, become a legit contractor, if that what makes you legit. I don't think it does, but some people's eyes it does. I will be, they'll be doing that as well. Taking, larger projects and cutting out, the smaller ones. I will not be doing any more gutter, the smaller gutter cleaning. I'm not doing any more of. I'm just pricing myself out of the market. Small, low voltage work is just, already, quit DirecTV. I did do a service call. It was because it's my job from a couple years ago, and it's super easy. I charge them $75 to tighten one F connector on a Swim 16. So, yeah, I'll take that any day. And I was on my way to another job site, so it was actually no drive time lost, really. But so, those are the main things for the next year. Trimming the fat, being more productive, being more efficient. I'll say, cutting down on my waste. I'll be reusing my paintbrushes more often. Rollers, I'll probably just still throw away. I just charge for those anyway. But trying to be more frugal with my my inventory and not using a million paper towels that maybe 2 or 3 could actually take care of, but stuff like that. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is trying to get better at, obviously I always get better at my paperwork, my bill keeping. I definitely need work on that, but it will get handled. I'll make a conscious effort for that as well. For the next year, that's about it. YouTube channel probably going to stay the same. I'll be making another one, just more towards the contractor side of it, and this will still be the Handyman low voltage channel as well. And then just still pushing, doing work and chasing jobs, stuff like that. So been great. So 2 years has been fantastic as far as being self-employed. I would not trade it for anything. Now, a couple things that I would recommend is, if you're thinking about getting into the handyman contractor business and you already have like a day job, I'd say do it slowly. Accumulate your tools as you can. Learn kind of like on the job, like on the weekends, go do something, learn it at your house. For me, I was fired, so it was just like straight on, hey, you need money, so you got to take on pretty much any kind of work you can. So not the exact best way to learn, but if you're gonna do this, I'd say ease into it slowly. Weekend warrior is, a thing. Chuck in the truck where you can just take your tools, drive around, fix certain things legally. If it's not permitted, not legal in your area, you can't do it. I'm not telling you to break the law. My disclaimer right there. So, but learn on the job, learn at your house. Do that kind of thing. I would definitely recommend that, because me, it was just kind of like, hey, this day you have a full-time job that pays pretty well. This day you're fired. So. The next day you're fired. So that's what I would recommend. If you guys are going to roll into it, do it slowly. That way you can kind of get, the knack, see what you're actually good at, and you can kind of, progress that. Definitely pick a business name that, behooves of what you're actually trying to do, and not just pretty narrow-minded like mine was, or is still currently. But that's one regret. Don't overextend yourself. Don't go into debt. Don't buy tools that you don't need. Make sure that tool pays for itself for the job you're taking on. Now, quick disclaimer: I do have tools that didn't pay for themselves on one job, but it took a couple jobs, and absolutely they're paid for themselves now. Look at my older videos for my tools, top 5 tools for handyman kind of thing. They're all in there really. But long tool, like larger tools, I would say line up a couple projects before you buy that tool and actually help pay for it. For an example, I didn't have a paint sprayer, and I turned down jobs because I didn't have a paint sprayer. Now I have a couple jobs lined up, literally a couple jobs that are lined up to actually, and I actually marked up those jobs to afford the paint sprayer. So now I bought myself a paint sprayer, and one job's almost done, which actually pays for the entire paint sprayer plus a little more with the profit. And then I still have, I think, 2 more jobs that you know, that you just spray molding, stuff like that inside. So I can get it taken care of in the cooler weather for sure. So but and obviously summertime, you know, you can, you know, spray outside, stuff like that. So but you know, just jobs like that, I would definitely recommend not going into debt for your tools, for sure. Absolutely. You know, stay within your means. You know, if you need it, if you can say no to jobs, absolutely. Hey, beyond, I don't have a 28-foot ladder, I don't have a 30-foot ladder, so I'm not going to get up there. Say no to a job, absolutely. So I'll cut that video here. We'll go on part 2 with more stuff that I would recommend you do, and mistakes that I made, and things that I would do different, and things that would definitely did right. Absolutely.